Today's big crowds are expected over at the LBJ Presidential Library and Museum on the University of Texas campus.
They have a permanent exhibit showing the day leading up to and the transition of the presidency to Lyndon B. Johnson. Inside, you not only get to see the artifacts from that day and the days following the assassination, but hear from the people who lived through it. Before she got called out to cover weather, our Kate Whitehall took a look inside.
So it was a very auspicious occasion, and then obviously all that was changed when shots rang out a little before noon.
Pictures inside the LBJ Museum show the smiling faces of President Kennedy and Vice President Johnson on what was turning out to be a very happy day in Dallas. But as you hear in Lady Bird Johnson's own words, that mood quickly changed.
Suddenly, there was a sharp, loud report, a shot.
She had the foresight upon arriving in Washington later on the evening of November 22nd to record her thoughts.
The permanent exhibit inside the museum details what happened to the Johnsons following the assassination. There's the Bible Johnson used as he was sworn into office aboard Air Force One. The clothes you see in the video from that day are also on display. And once Johnson became president, it was time to address the nation.
And we have a card that shows the brief remarks that LBJ made upon arrival at Andrews Air Force Base and the handwritten changes that he made to those remarks. Those last words of the speech are very powerful. He says, I will do my best.
That is all I can do. I ask for your help and God's.
And he wrote, it was originally written, I asked for God's help and yours, and he reversed, I asked for your help and God's.
And you can read a letter written by Jacqueline Kennedy to President Johnson expressing her gratitude for the smooth transition out of the White House.
It also thanks President Johnson for marching behind the casket of her slain husband in his funeral, during the funeral procession. The Secret Service had warned President Johnson against doing that. He did it instead out of respect for the president, our late president, and because he wanted to show the world we weren't afraid.
And Kate says you can also see this entire exhibit online as well if you can't make it out there today. We have a link for you on our website. It's KXAN.com. Also, a special edition of KXAN News. We are going to start our coverage at 11 a.m. right before the live coverage of the tribute in memory of President Kennedy. The ceremony starts shortly after noon in Dealey Plaza, and our Robert Hadlock is going to be there with live coverage of the memorial.